keeping secrets?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not one of them guys, oh, we gotta meet at this place, or
Right, yeah.
I'm cool. I'm a regular person,
Yeah.
besides.
You seem like that.
Errol Spence pulls up on one of his fans that wanted to meet him that's going through stage 3 pancreatic cancer. Man, EJ is just a down-to-earth, genuine, kind-hearted dude, and I want to talk about that in this video. I'm going to let y'all hear the audio on some of the conversation that EJ had with this dude, but man, it was great to see things like this. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to let y'all hear the audio. This is one of the reasons why I always stress to people when I do these live streams and things, and it's a lot of, younger men watching it, and they get so caught up into boxing and get so serious about this boxing and want to fight and do all that stuff over a fighter that they never met in real life, or a fighter that they probably would never meet, and I tell people, man, this is entertainment for us. And these fighters, once they get out of that ring, they have families and they have lives that they live. They just like us. They humans just like us. And Errol Spence, man, salute to EJ, because you don't see things like this happen every day. Errol Spence, he got noticed that one of his fans is going through stage 3 pancreatic cancer, and he wanted to meet Errol Spence. Now, usually a celebrity on the level of an Errol Spence, they'll meet him at the hospital or something like that. Man, EJ pulled up to this man's home, right? I don't know if it was his home or his mom's house, because I think he's in hospice, right? So his mom is taking care of him, right? He pulled up, man, on him and took his daughter, wasn't acting bougie or nothing, man, walked in the house and hung out with him and sat down, and he just had a real conversation with this man. The man said that he's one of the youngest patients that's got pancreatic cancer. I guess he's like 46 years old, and you usually don't get pancreatic cancer until you like in your 50s, he says. So, he was talking to EJ, and EJ was like, man, I think the problems that I'm going through is something. And then I look at you and I see how you dealing with this and you not down. He said, man, I say to myself, how can I think that my problems mean anything when it's people that's doing a lot worse than me? And EJ, he did talk about how, he's been feeling down at times. He's feeling like he ain't accomplished what he wants to accomplish. And, pretty much we cover boxing, so I'm going to translate that to boxing. Maybe, I don't know. Everything ain't about boxing. Like I said, the man have a life outside of boxing, but it's just dope, man. And he brought one of his daughters along to witness it, He brought his daughter along. He's always with his kids. EJ, a family man. And a lot of people criticize him for, he was young, he was partying, he was on the scene, like that. And a lot of people still hold that to him and criticize him. But man, that's what young men do. They party, they drink, they mess with different females. It is what it is. I just hear a lot of people dogging Errol Spence out all the time and acting like this man don't have a life outside of boxing. And anytime I've ever met Errol Spence, he just a down-to-earth, genuine ass dude. That's why I rock with him. I don't really rock with fighters like that off of what they can do in the ring if I've met them. If I meet you, I'm going to go off how your character is. And Errol Spence has always had an A1 character. I've seen this man about to die after making weight, starving. And he stood outside of the arena and he signed about at least 500 people autographed. And you could tell he was about to die. Man, he looked sunk in, and everybody was yelling at him on his team like, come on, let's go. You need to get food in your system. You need to hydrate. And he stood there until he got everybody's autograph. He spoke to everybody. I've seen him do that on several occasions. I've seen him in the MGM, and he probably had about 500 people around him, surrounding him. And he stopped, spoke to everybody, signed everybody's autograph. And I remember at that time, Derrick James was with him. And Derrick James was like, man, come on. We got dinner reservations. Let's go. And EJ was just ignoring everybody with him. And he was like, nah. He was, talking and mingling with the fans. And he's always been like that. So now you see EJ, he don't really talk too much. You see him on social media, he might write something cryptic. I understand why he's like that now, because you give and you so genuine to people, and then these same fans, they shit on you. The first chance they get, they shit on you. They make videos about you shitting on you. So it kind of draws people back. They don't want to deal with the fans. They look at this stuff as fake. They like, this ain't real. When you up, everybody acting like they ride with you, and then first time you lose, now everybody got something bad to say about you, talking about stuff that don't even have nothing to do with boxing. So man, salute to EJ for still being genuine. And like I said, man, you might see people visit kids that have cancer, and this wasn't no kid, this was a grown man, and things like that at the hospital. But he pulled up in their crib, sat down and talked with the dude and just had a real conversation. And I love to see things like that. And EJ was like I said, man, he was like, I'm human. Y'all look at me, because I got money and I'm a star or whatever. But man, I'm just like y'all. I don't even look at myself like that. And this is the same reason I always rock with Deontay Wilder, because I've seen Deontay Wilder and how he acts around just regular everyday people and fans, and they don't act like that they better than people. They don't act like that they got more money than you. They just, down to earth and genuine. And you see this with Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, and even Terrence Bud Crawford. I'm going to say about Terrence Bud Crawford, I've seen Bud Crawford out at fight events, and he's kind of standoffish, right? But when you see how Bud Crawford deal with people in his city, I mean, the people in his city love him, because man, he act just like a normal everyday dude around the people in his city. He still go to the regular corner store and be in the neighborhood and be at the local, gym balling, and everybody know Bud. Like, he don't even carry himself like a superstar in his city, and he is a mega star. I mean, he lived in a regular neighborhood. So yeah, man, shout out to everybody that carried themselves like that, no matter how much money they got. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna play y'all this audio so y'all can hear some of the conversation that Errol Spence had with this man that's going through stage 3 pancreatic cancer. And shout out to Marvelous Jarvis for putting this out and showing the world. Marvelous Jarvis. Make sure y'all hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and check this out.
Mom, this is the champ. He's sitting out there right.
I'm even excited.
Right? Wow. I wasn't expecting this so soon, you know what I mean? I thought you were going to call me, we're going to set a date, maybe go meet somewhere or something like that. Whatever. I didn't know you were coming.
Oh man, I don't.
Yeah. He's good at keeping secrets.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them guys, we got to meet at this place. Or,
right, yeah.
I'm cool. I'm a regular person,
Yeah.
Besides
You seem like that,
the
man.
money and fighting and, being on TV, take all that off. At the end of the day, I'm a regular dude.
Right.
I'm a regular person. I bleed like everybody else.
Right.
Do everything everybody else do.
Right.
So,
That's right, man. You got to stay positive, man. You got to stay positive. There's always people worse than you are. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
I know you're a busy man.
Oh, nah, I'm all right. I appreciate you though supporting me throughout the years.
Since you started.
I appreciate
there
it.
You go.
Appreciate it. And you don't know how much that means to me. Like you saying you want to meet me,
man.
You know what I'm saying? That means a lot.
Yeah.
Cause stuff I think that's tough, and I be going through.
Right.
It really don't mean nothing. Cause most people have way worse problems than you, and you're not really thinking. You just think about the problems. Yeah, you think about the problems you got, but there's people out here that got way worse, more problems than you. Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Wow.
Me too. Just when he texted me about it and called me about it, it just brought. I was like, man, I'm out here just feeling down on myself, or feeling like I haven't accomplished anything that I want to accomplish, and or I'm just feeling down. Then when he had called me about it, and then it just, I was like, man, it's people going through way more stuff than I'm going through.
Every day you wake up is a good day. Every day you wake up, you're above ground, it's a good day.
It's a blessing.
Right? That's why I say, God, thank you for letting me wake up.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I'm sick. I got pancreatic cancer,
Yeah.
but this ain't gonna take me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never get down on it. I never dwell on it. You know, because I believe that 99% of this right here is mental. If you think that you're sick and you worry, it makes you more sick. I feel. But if you just act like it's a regular day, you know what I mean? I'm
Yes,
not thinking.
sir.
You know, I don't wake up thinking. Well, I hope I wake up tomorrow. No, I wake up thinking I'm gonna see my grandkids' babies.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. Just so you so cool. Like,
Yeah.
you so cool. Most people be like panicking, and you like, you know, you good. You want to see your kids. You want to see people you love,
Yeah.
and that's about it. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I don't get depressed